watch out, 'cause everybody knows our name now. But we just tap our phones, 3, 2, 1, go. Time to say we told you so. Now that we have climbed up to Diamond, don't you know we arrived? Yeah, we climbed up to Diamond and we're not holding back. Up to Diamond, don't you know we arrived? Yeah, we climbed up to Diamond, now here comes wing attack. Up to Diamond, don't you know we arrived? Yeah, we climbed up to Diamond and we're not holding back. Up to Diamond, don't you know we arrived? Yeah, we climbed up to Diamond, now here comes wing attack. Here comes wing attack. Here comes wing attack.
Hey everyone, welcome to another video. This is our highlight from Bout 4, Cycle 3 against Chicago Stars. Let's hop into the battles. Kicking us off here in Master League, Shelmick against Schapocalypse. Dialga into a Gyarados. Gonna go ahead and stay in here. The Gyarados is running Dragon Breath. They swap into their Mewtwo. Gonna go ahead and stay in for trying to get the Draco Meteor off and guarantee a shield here. And then go into his own Gyarados. Gonna go ahead and no shield here. It is a side strike. And gonna shield once so that he can get to the crunch here and either force a final shield or maintain switch. And he is able to maintain switch here. So out comes the Gyarados and gonna be able to farm the Gyarados down. Gonna go ahead and bring in the Dialga once again, and out comes the Excadrill, and Shelmick has the Kyogre in the back waiting. And gonna be able to waterfall this down. The Gyarados does have a move here. Gonna go ahead and no shield here. It is an Outrage, not quite enough to KO, so it's gonna be able to get a move off here and get the final shield. And the Dialga is going to be able to, with the shield advantage here, take this game. Going to go ahead and shield the Outrage and throws the Iron Head just in case. And that's a good game, well played. Making the score 2-1 after the Master League bout here. Hopping over to Fusion, Kano. Bad lead for him. His Empoleon into a Poliwrath. Gonna go ahead and save swap into his Noctowl. Out comes an Empoleon. Gonna go ahead and throw a Shadow Ball here. And it goes unshielded. Gonna go ahead and no shield here. And get to a Sky Attack. And gonna go ahead and try and play this with a shield advantage. So does get the shield advantage. Gonna go ahead and bring back the Empoleon to eat a Hydro Cannon here. And able to waterfall down. Gonna swap right into the Heracross. Out comes the Poliwrath and then the Bronzong. The Bronzong's Confusion is really doing some serious damage to the Heracross. Heracross able to get a close combat off, not quite enough to KO. But the waterfall from the Empoleon does KO, and then gonna go ahead and get these drill pecks off with the shield advantage. Gonna go hope that the final drill peck here is enough to KO. And gonna go ahead and spend that second shield. And able to get to that drill peck, and despite the bad alignment, Kano able to get us 2 points, making the score 4-2. In the other fusion spot, Rhyblet, his Wormadam is met by a Heracross in the lead. They throw the close combat and able to confusion down. Out comes the Bronzong, gonna go ahead and throw the Bug Buzz. And then switch into Altaria. They're staying in and gonna throw the Psyshock. Gonna go ahead and no shield here. Out comes the Poliwrath. Likely an Ice Punch and shields, and hoping to get to 2 Sky Attacks here to get the 2 shields. There's one and able to get to the second, and gets that second shield. And in comes an Ice Punch here, gonna be enough to KO the Altaria. Gonna bring in the Wormadam, and it's going to eat a Dynamic Punch, not quite enough to KO. Gonna bring in the Obstagoon, and the Obstagoon able to counter down the Bronzong and get to some cross chops here for the Poliwrath. And Rhyblet able to get us 2 points and make the score 6-3. In Ultra League, battling Beach, my Shadow Gliscor into an Umbreon. I'm going to go ahead and dip into my Greedent. Here comes a foul play. And throwing the Body Slam here. This is a very slow and bulky matchup. Greedent versus Umbreon. Just going to keep throwing body slams. Out comes an Alolan Raichu. Going to go ahead and throw a Crunch at it. Doing pretty decent damage to it. I'm going to go ahead and no shield here. It is a wild charge. I do survive still. Able to get to a body slam. Full switch did come through though. I'm thinking that there is a fighter in the back. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Deoxys to build up some energy for some potential Psycho Boost action at the end game. Going to go ahead and shield here. Out comes the Umbreon. Going to no shield the foul play here. And counter and catch the foul play onto the Gliscor. Some lag here. But it all comes back. It looks like it was mutual. Gonna go ahead and let that foul play through. Getting to the aerial ace and getting the final shield. Now I know that the switch timer is almost up, so I am expecting that Raichu to come out, and I'm not able to throw the Night Slash in time, and they do throw a Thunder Punch. And now I have to counter down and hope that 2 Psycho Boosts beats the fighter in the back that I'm hoping is there. Probably should have thrown a counter before throwing the Rock Slide to not let that snarl through, but the foul play is not enough to KO. I do have 2 Psycho Boosts. Out comes the Blaziken, able to throw the first Psycho Boost and the second Psycho Boost. And GG's, well played on both sides. Really tough battle there. Making got 2 points in Ultra League, making the score 8-4. In Open Great League, Motiks Noctowl into Medicham. Gonna go ahead and no shield the Ice Punch and gets to Sky Attack. Gonna go ahead and no shield here. And gonna try and win this with a energy advantage here. Out comes the Shadow Nidoqueen. Gonna go ahead and throw the Psychic. Gets the shield. Jumps into his Swampert against a Lickitung. Do have to respect the Power Whip from the Lickitung here, but does have a shield advantage here, so gonna be able to really pressure with the Hydro Cannons and potentially only need to use 1 shield here. It is a Power Whip. Able to get to that Hydro Cannon again. They do shield. Gonna go ahead and let this go. It is a Body Slam. Trying to counter it down and bring in the Medi. Out comes the Nidoqueen, able to get to the Poison Fang. Gets to the Psychic when they get to the second one, but able to get the Psychic off and then counter down the Lickitung that stayed in the back there. And Motiks able to get us 2 points, make the score 10-5. In the Cave meta, WinstontheChamp, positive lead for him, positive swap as well here with the Mandibuzz against the Escavalier. Gonna go ahead and no shield, it is a Mega Horn. And able to knock out the Escav and maintain alignment here. The Crustle smacking down the Mandy. Gonna go ahead and bring back the Shadow Scissor. Getting to a Night Slash here. Getting a shield. Gonna go ahead and shield here as well. Gonna go ahead and shield the X Scissor there. Out comes a Flygon. Oh, it's in the Stone Edge Flygon. Not gonna be able to knock out the Flygon before it gets to another move here. Tough matchup there, but getting swept, making the score 10-8 in the final cave slot. Zapdos against Dragalge. Safe swapping the Scissor. Out comes Mandible. Is going to go ahead and throw the X Scissor here. Chipping away at the Mandy. Gets to another X Scissor. Unable to get to another move, and they are KO'd the Scissor. Gonna go ahead and Thundershock down with the Zapdos. Gonna go ahead and throw a Drill Peck at the Dragalge, and does a decent amount of damage. Goes into his own Dragalge. Out comes the Umbreon. And lets the foul play through. Gonna go ahead and throw the Aqua Tail here. They shield. Gonna go ahead and start shielding here. Gets to the Outrage. Gets the final shield. Has to no shield here and hope that the Zapdos able to sweep with the shield advantage here. Gonna go ahead and shield. Out comes the Dragalge. Survives the Aqua Tail barely. And hoping to be able to get to the Thunderbolt. Not quite able to KO the Umbreon, and unfortunately Chicago makes a big comeback at the end there to make the final score 11-10. GG's to Chicago. Thanks for watching our recap.
Here comes Wing Attack, up to Diamond, don't you know we arrived? Yeah, we climbed up to Diamond and we're not holding back. Up to Diamond, don't you know we arrived? Yeah, we climbed up to Diamond, now here comes Wing Attack, here comes Wing Attack.